So we've gotten some rather interesting comments directly from Yoshi P himself in regards to the rumored PC version of Final Fantasy XVI. If you guys want to click the like and subscribe button to stay up to date with Final Fantasy news, I would greatly appreciate it. Even something as simple as a like really does go a long way for my channel. So getting to that Final Fantasy XVI news. This is coming to us from people like Audrey as well as Genki. However, we are going to be using Genki's translation for this video. So during a recent Final Fantasy XIV live stream, Yoshi P was asked about the PC version of Final Fantasy XVI, and his response was actually really funny. He responded in kind of an exasperated, jokey but stern manner, kind of like, dude, like, what are you even talking about? Again, this quote comes to us translated from Genki, but when I read the quote, my mind hears it as Kenny Omega. So I'm gonna do the worst Kenny Omega impression you've ever heard in your life, talking as Yoshi P in regards to PC Final Fantasy XVI. Nobody said a word about a PC version releasing. Why is it like a PC version is releasing 6 months later? Don't worry about that. Buy a PS5. Laughs. Sorry, I went overboard. We did our best, so please look forward to it. End of quote. So, horrible Kenny Omega impression aside, obviously Yoshi P is shooting down any rumors about a PC version of Final Fantasy XVI. Personally, do I think the game is coming to PC? Hell yeah! I do think it's coming to PC. Do I think it'll be 6 months after it releases on PS5 like people were speculating on because of that exclusivity window? No. I think it's going to take a lot longer for 16 to hit PC after it releases on console. I think it's going to take at least about a year or maybe 2 years down the line for that game to finally come to PC. If you look at a game like Final Fantasy VII Remake, if I'm not mistaken, that game took almost 2 years to finally hit PC. So I think 16 is going to take maybe not 2 years, but it's not going to be 6 months after the PlayStation 5 version releases. Now granted, they haven't officially announced a PC version yet. There was that first trailer we got for 16 where at the very end of the trailer, at the bottom of the screen in the tiniest letters possible with an asterisk, it did say that it would eventually come to PC. That trailer was later edited to have that little caption removed, but I think it's safe to say that eventually the game is coming to PC. It's just not going to happen overnight. So why is Yoshi P shooting this rumor about a PC version down? I think there's two reasons. The first one, he's probably under an NDA with Sony and Square Enix, which means that even if they are working on a PC version, he can't just outright say, yeah, a PC version is coming, which bleeds into the second reason. Sony is pushing this game really hard, and while we do know that 16 will in fact be a console exclusive for Sony, meaning it's not ever coming to Xbox, which we learned recently was happening with 7 Remake as well, that doesn't bar it from hitting PC. But Sony is going to use 16 as a system seller, and they want people to buy this game on their console. If Yoshi P were to come out and say, yeah, sometime, you know, in a year from now, there's going to be a PC version that hits, there's going to be a lot of people out there that go, oh, I don't have to buy this on PS5, I'll just wait for the PC version to hit. And Square games coming to PC is nothing new. Obviously, of course, there was 7 Remake that hit PC, but also Final Fantasy 15 did eventually get a Windows version as well. So Final Fantasy 16 being on PC is not something that would be a foreign concept here. And I don't think Yoshi P is lying. Again, this is all PR speak. He's got to bend his words a little bit to please Sony, but not upset them and not upset Square Enix. So he's a very transparent person from what we've learned over the years, following some of the news stories and his developer interviews. He's not going to outright lie to his fans, but again, he's in a position where he can't exactly tell the truth. So there's some PR speak going on here as well. But that's pretty much the video. Please leave any of your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about Yoshi P's response to the rumored PC version of Final Fantasy XVI? And do you think it will come to PC eventually? Leave those in the comments down below. You can also check out my most recent videos where I talked about my dream version of taking Dissidia Opera Omnia away from the mobile platform and turning it into this massive, huge budget JRPG console game, as well as my newest video where I talk about character interactions and possible gameplay ideas for Zack and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am Curious Corduroy. I will see you guys in the next video. Please remember to always be excellent to one another.